Yo, what's up, man? I'm institutionalized. I'm institutionalized. And I celebrate it. And I'm proud of it. And I ain't ashamed about it. And let me tell you why. Within the last 3 days, I've had conversations with people, supporters of my platform, and people that watch me and follow me on my platform, and they say, Sean, your consistency and your persistence of working out, of uploading videos, of what it is that you do, raising your son. They say, man, it's unbelievable. It's incredible. And I just got off the FaceTime with a guy, shout out to Dice. He bought 2 hoodies. You can get this hoodie on my website. This is a custom made. This is my hoodie that I make myself. It's $200. The Scully is on my website. The link is underneath this video or either above this video. The podcast was sold.bigcartel.com. And the guy that I was speaking to was a PhD in executive leadership. Very, very intelligent guy. Smart guy, sharp. And he said that, and I said, man, I'm institutionalized. And he got quiet, but I kept right on talking and explaining what I meant. I'm not ashamed that I've been to prison. I'm not ashamed of no part of my life. If you know me and you watch my platform, you understand that I am highly confident. I'm arrogant. I'm conceited. Give me both. Give me both. Don't leave one of them off. People say, Sean, you so arrogant. I say, no, I ain't. I'm both. I'm arrogant and conceited. Don't give me both. Give me both. Don't just give me one. Give me both. I'm both of them. I have a very high self-perception. And I have a tremendous belief in myself and in my abilities. And when I say that I'm institutionalized and I share my story about my life, being a recovering drug addict and alcoholic, over 35 years clean, there ain't no shame in my game, because I understand that authenticity is the highest vibration in the universe. It's the closest to God that you'll ever get. This is how I'm institutionalized. And this is what contributed to my getting institutionalized. There's no better, in my opinion, there's no better corrective measure. There's no better educational measure. There's no better informative measure as to being disciplined, consistent and persistent, diligent, vigilant, preparation, mental fitness, physical fitness, spiritual fitness, readiness, preparedness, than to be put in a situation where you're around constant danger, constant tension, the constant possibility of violence, and in some cases, your life being at stake. There's no better educational. I've never encountered a better educational tool, process. I have a bachelor's degree in accounting from Morris Brown College in Atlanta, Georgia, and I have a master's of science degree, an MBA degree from the New Jersey Institute of Technology that I graduated from in Newark, New Jersey in 1997 with honors, 3.28 grade point average, cum laude. Neither one of those degrees, college degrees, although great accomplishments, all they really were indicative of is that I could sit in a course for a semester or a trimester, get a textbook, read it, and on a quiz or test, I can regurgitate and spit it back out what I memorized by studying for the previous 48 hours, reading that material over and over and over, reading my notes, and then regurgitating it back and spitting it back in a quiz or a test that lasts about 33 minutes, right? I don't want to say anybody could do that, but a vast number, a great majority of people can do that, provided the opportunity. That's what a degree is. But once you get your degree, it don't guarantee you nothing. All it says is that you were able to complete some coursework, some requisite coursework in the allotted amount of time that you were given. That's all it says, and that you can follow directions. Being institutionalized, what I can, how did I want to say this? I was just thinking about it. Man backing up on me. I'm gonna hit my car. I can deny myself. I don't need the TV. I don't need this phone that I'm recording on or this phone. I got two phones to run my platform. I don't need to masturbate or jerk off. I don't need to watch PORN. I don't need to eat. I don't need to listen to music. I don't need to have a phone. I don't need to have a television. I don't need to watch TV. And you can say that too. We all can say that, right? That we don't need those things. But this is where being institutionalized differs from that. And this is the next level. Everything that I just said, I can voluntarily, under my own volition, under my own choice and decision, I can deny myself that even though I have access to it. Can you? That is the desideratum. That is the deciding factor. That is the red line. That is the boundary that separates successful people from mediocre people. I'm not mediocre. I can voluntarily deny myself those things. And you know why? because when I was in prison, it was involuntary. I was involuntarily denied those things. And I learned to live without those things and thrive by following a program of getting up every day and doing the same motherfucking thing every day for 365 days in a row. In a hostile environment, in the atmosphere of tension, stress, violence, danger. Institutionalized. And me being able to maneuver in that environment contributes to my productivity on this channel. There's no coincidence that dudes that come out of prison and get on social media or come back to life, don't get on social media, just come back into society. They typically, if they don't go back to the streets and if they're earnest in making a change, they out-succeed people that they grew up with, family members that they knew, that don't have a felony conviction, have never been to prison, never been arrested, have never had any kind of police contact. These dudes, these inmates come home and they out-success regular civilians who don't have the stigma and the experience of a setback of going to prison, because these dudes are institutionalized for the reasons that I stated earlier. The women in society, the fly women, the finest women, they gonna pick a prison dude over a regular square dude 9 days a week. The nigga that did time in the joint, she is gonna submit to him because he has something. There was something in that experience, a crystallization process in that experience that she can't help herself with. And I'm not promoting that you should go out and do something to go to prison, because you may not survive it and it's not a good place. But to deny and not acknowledge the benefits that I got from that experience would be disingenuous of me. I'm institutionalized. That's why I'm 56 years old. I'm almost 60, and look at how I look. Look at my body. Look at the workouts that I do. Look at my consistency. Look at my work ethic. Look at my discipline. It's unmatched. So I just wanted to address this topic. And my self-esteem is high. My belief is high. And see, I have true knowledge of self. I have true knowledge of self. I know exactly who I am. I know exactly what I've experienced. And I accept myself on the deepest level. I approve of myself on the deepest level. And what you or anyone else on this planet thinks is irrelevant to me. It doesn't even matter. Because I'm better than all of y'all in my mind. And I'm ready to go. You know what channel this is? You know what channel this is. Integrity ain't never went out of style. This is the podcast with soul. And authenticity is the highest vibration in the universe. And a man with belief in his abilities is God in action. Podcast with soul. Peace.